Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This, of course, is another anime reaction video. Today, we are finally, it's been a week since the last episode, but we can finally get into episode 15 of Eden Zero. I'm really excited to see what happens next, because last week's cliffhanger was, kind of sucky, with, lots of questions on what's going on. I'm so confused right now, but I can't wait to see what actually happens next. And what is going on with Homura? That's the biggest question I have. And then after that, obviously, I'm still super into what exactly is going to be going on with this Draken Joe guy, because I keep bringing him up. When he was first introduced by Justice as being the worst guy, in, one of the worst guys ever, and with Jamalov, this guy who's kind of a total scumbag who works underneath him, just adds a lot of mystery, and is like I can tell we're building up the presence of this character, and he's going to end up being really, really big. He'll probably be the last antagonist for this season. I can kind of see that now. But with that all being said, if you like Eden Zero and you want to see more of these videos, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single upload in the future. As always, unless you're new here, link down in the description below. It'll take you to full-length uncut reaction. With that all being said, let's get started with this reaction to episode 15 of Eden Zero. Okay, so real quick, this was a really good episode. I assume we're wrapping up the this sort of like a digitalis arc, I think I can call it, based on the digital planet or whatever. Really interesting. Got an answer. Not only did we get an answer to what the hell was going on with Homura, turns out there was just someone impersonating Homura, but that just led down like a huge road of extra questions. Like with Amira, I believe her name is, who's a part of the GIA, the Galactic Intelligence Agency. Fuck, I want to see more of the galactic government. I'm just really curious as it works. I don't need like super in-depth political like explanations. It doesn't need to be super deep, but just like I just want to see in general what that does, and like especially because of her face. And maybe it's because they just decided not to show any yet, but based on the shot of her getting when she logged out of the game, she's kind of for the most part by herself. And that line she said that no one's seen her true face before or whatever. Let me go check back what it was. That was close. No one will ever catch the real me. First of all, that design on her face when she says that implies to me at the very least she doesn't have any like deep friends that know her on a deeper level other than just like being co-workers or like hanging out sometimes. But also that line is really interesting. No one will ever catch the real me. I'm curious as to what that means, considering she's like a government agent working with the GIA. But so that was what was going on with Homura. We found out about that, and I can see now why she would be, if she is working for the GIA, why she would be trying to get close to Draken Joe, and just happened to But the thing that confuses me the most is how she mentioned that Jesse already knows Homura, but Homura doesn't really know what she means. Which now I need to go. I'll look into that now. This thing that I was thinking. I'm probably wrong, but that's okay. Just to be certain, if I am right about my hunch. Okay, no, I'm definitely wrong. For some reason, when I was thinking of Jesse, I thought he was maybe one of the people that was on the ship with Justice, but I was completely wrong about that. I was looking back on episode 7. Don't spoil me unless it's not a spoiler. Go ahead and tell me where he was, but if it is a spoiler, don't say anything, because I'm sure I'll get it eventually. Ugh, man, on one hand, I'm really excited to keep moving forward. On the other hand, I'm really upset that I have to watch this weekly now, because one thing that the show's been doing good is that's been answering questions while simultaneously asking like several more questions. And I think that one of the biggest ones that I'm like, I really want to see eventually get like explained or whatever, it's definitely got to be fucking Hermit's backstory, because we still haven't gotten that yet. We still don't know what her deal is with humans. Clearly it's going to be in some way that she got wronged by humans, and I assume it's going to be having to do with wanting to you know what it could be? It could be that she wanted to help humans, and she found out about like Draken Joe. Let's say Draken Joe. She found Draken Joe, and so she got a group of humans together or something like that, and she went to try and deal with Draken Joe, but some bad shit one happened, and because of the overwhelming amount of people, of bad humans on Drac and Joe's side that mercilessly killed her like party of humans that came with her, that's sort of how she started thinking about how about humans don't have hearts or whatever. But then again, what we went into Digitalis for was to find her heart, in a sort of way. I believe that's what it was, from what I remember. So maybe it also has something to do with that. Either way, it's gonna be really fucked up, and I'm both looking forward to it because I love good writing, even if it makes me sad. But at the same time, I'm not like prepared to see some fucked up shit go down. Because for the most part, except for like a few occasions, it's been a pretty lighthearted thing, a very like lighthearted affair. But for right now, we're getting attacked by this fucking guy. This guy. Look at the dude. And the fact that Hermit's locked herself in the dressing room, things are not going well. Real quick, there's another thing I wanted to look for. Oh, for some reason I started thinking that Ziggy's voice actor sounded similar to something I'd heard before, and he plays fucking Jiraiya in Naruto. Hell yeah. Oh, I don't know who that is yet. Who else does he play? Yeah, Jiraiya in Naruto. I think that might be all I recognize him from. Wait, no, he plays Han von Zetor from Saga of Time and Evil. I didn't even notice that. That's insane. Alright, anyway. I'm really excited to get to the next episode. It sucks I'm gonna have to wait a week for it, but if I can predict anything, which I'm definitely gonna I'm feeling this inability to predict things right now, which really sucks. But if I had to predict something that's gonna be happening in the next episode, it's that for whatever reason, even though Hermit's like holed herself up in the dressing room, I believe is what they said, where she was at. She's at for whatever reason she's gonna start helping against this dude. I forget what his name is because he was just called Jamalov in the game. His name is Spider in real life. So he's the great hacking genius Spider, who's apparently like who was he, like the top 5 in the entire galaxy. So at some point we're gonna have like emotional moments where she's gonna try and help out against Spider, and then we're also gonna be getting her emotional backstory then. I think that's probably what's gonna happen next episode. Can't say for sure, obviously, but it's gonna be a real moment. It's gonna be a real something. God damn it. Alright. I'll just have to wait till next week for the episode. Fuck. Alright. That's pretty much all I had to say about this episode. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, turn notifications on so you don't miss a single upload. Thank you once again for watching. Peace.